Brr. And I'm not just talking about the weather. Hey, it's Eric Osnes here with ericismybanker.com and CMG Home Loans. And you're in the right place to see where mortgage rates are at and why. So here's my update for the week ending October 25th, 2024. And this week, billionaires are betting against bonds. Bonds have been in negative territory ever since the Federal Reserve cut its federal funds rate on September 18th. Part of the reason is that ever since the Fed cut, there's been a string of stronger economic reports leading investors to believe that the economy may not be heading towards a recession, which would be good for interest rates. But recently, there's also been a shift in sentiment on Wall Street where investors are hedging on a potential red wave sweep in the November election, upsetting the status quo. And the markets like the status quo. In an interview with MarketWatch this week, billionaire investor Paul Tudor Jones said that no matter who wins the election, he's betting against longer duration U.S. bonds because he's concerned about the U.S. debt trajectory. He says, we're going to be broke really quickly unless we get serious about dealing with our spending issues. He also added that both presidential candidates are making some crazy promises around tax cuts and spending, which could add trillions to an already bloated federal deficit. The problem with deficit spending is that spending not covered by tax collections must be borrowed. The government borrows by issuing bonds, and those bonds compete with mortgage bonds in an already crowded bond market, and that pushes rates higher. With the election only weeks away, we can expect more volatility in the markets. Typically, things will settle down once we're past the election and traders get back to focusing on economic fundamentals. As voters, let's demand some spending discipline no matter who's elected. For the week, mortgage rates, they pushed higher again this week. Here are the national averages. Conventional 30-year fixed rate, 6.92%. That's up 0.29 from just a week ago. 15-year fixed rates, 6.38%. That's up 0.31. 30-year fixed rate FHA and VA, 6.38, those are up 0.3. And 30-year fixed rate jumbo, 7%, that's up 0.26 from a week ago. Moving on. BRRRR. That's an acronym that many successful real estate investors follow. It stands for buy, renovate, rent, refinance, and repeat. And it's a great way to build wealth. Not every home is picture perfect, and a savvy investor can look past those sagging cupboards and shag carpet to see potential in a home that needs some love. With careful analysis and the right team of professionals, a derelict home can be turned into a cash-flowing gem. If the home is not currently in a financeable condition, though, a renovation loan will be required. A renovation loan is a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage that combines funds to purchase the home plus funds to renovate it. The home closes as is before any work is started. You then have up to 6 months to complete the renovations, which must have a licensed contractor involved. Renovation loans can be used to purchase single-family rental properties with as little as 15% down, 3.5% down if you're going to live in the home as your primary residence. Funds can be used to make critical repairs, but also to make any improvements pretty much that you would like. Kitchen upgrades, bathroom upgrades, flooring, paint, roofing, energy efficiency improvements, solar, appliances, additions, even landscaping. So where do you start? First, by getting pre-approved for a renovation loan. Then get the help of an experienced real estate agent who can comp the home to determine what it'll be worth after the renovations are completed. And reach out if you need some names. I work with some great people. Next, get an estimate of the renovation costs. Once the costs are calculated, subtract them plus a little bit extra just to be safe from the estimated completed value, and you'll then know the maximum amount that you should bid on that home to ensure that you're in a strong equity position once all the dust is settled. Complicated? Well, maybe just a little bit, but with the right team of experienced experts to help you along the way, you'll be building wealth in no time. BRRRR. That's all I've got for this week. I hope this information is helpful. Just reach out if I can answer any questions. 206-915-3742. Email me, eric@ericismybanker.com, or look for me on social media and subscribe to my YouTube channel Just look for Eric is my banker and you'll find me. Talk to you soon.